Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for X-Force 48. This is the new book from Marvel Comics. Let's take a look at the creative team before we get into this book. This book is written by Benjamin Percy with art by Robert Gill, Guru-eFX on colors, letters by Joe Caramagna. The Target Beast storyline kicks off here, which is a big reason that I'm doing this review. As I've talked about in previous videos, we don't really get preview copies of Marvel Comics, but there are a few series that I kind of want to continue reviewing. We do the previews because I want to put out what's coming out this week that's going to be hot. But for a few things like The Punisher, Wolverine, this book, Thor, like there's a few things that I kind of want to follow along on a monthly basis. This is one of the things. This is a pretty good jumping on issue for X-Force because it's kicking off probably the last arc before the fall of Krakoa. So let's take a look at some housekeeping items for this issue before we get into the synopsis. So we get a little bit of backup story here. X-Force has been pushed to its limits. First, its then director Beast went rogue, carrying out crimes across the globe in the name of protecting mutants. Then Orcus staged a devastating attack at the Hellfire Gala, leaving mutants decimated and X-Force fractured. The team has finally reunited and re-established a new base in the North Pole, providing safe haven for any mutants they can find. Though Beast clearly still has other plans. Just as a note, this story takes place prior to Sabretooth War, which is the Wolverine book, and also Fall of the House of X and Rise of the Powers of 10. And as you can see, the current members of X-Force, Omega Red, Sage, Black Tom Cassidy, Colossus, Wolverine, Laura Kinney. So the younger version that's still around, not the other version that's running around in the X-Men book. Domino, Wolverine, Logan, Quentin Quire, and of course, Beast. So now that we're caught up, let me give you the synopsis for this one. Target Beast begins here. He was their mission commander. Now he is their mission. At last, X-Force takes the fight to Henry McCoy, aka Beast, and he will have to answer for his crimes. So yeah, although I'm not caught up on everything that Beast has done because I'm behind on this title, I knew that this was going to be a good jumping on point just from looking at the synopsis. Um, and like I just did with all the housekeeping items, like you're pretty much caught up to date. I think it's still going to be fun to go back and read all those atrocities that Beast has performed. But I'm very excited to get into this book. Benjamin Percy is a really fun writer. Like we get gnarly violence right off the bat. Let me pull up some preview art as I talk about that a little bit. As you can see here, here's Omega Red being sniped by Beast. Of course, Beast is a very good tactical mind. This version of Beast has really gone through a lot and is very different than what you may expect or remember if you're not caught up on the comics. But I think that's for the best. Of course, as we look at some of the art, and I really love the art here. Like I like the expressions on Beast's face. I like how just like gnarly everything looks, like all the Krakoan technology. It almost looks like an invasive species too. And then of course we get to see a big confrontation with the X-Force. Sage knows that something's wrong. Beast gets a really cool power-up suit, which is really fun. And of course, loving seeing just the members of the X-Force try to take on Beast. So this has been a really, really cool book. There's a reveal of how the approach that the X-Force is going to take to hunt down Beast is like one of the most metal things I've read in a long time. And of course, this issue is action-packed, packed with intrigue, and I think we're in for quite a ride here. So really interesting stuff. I've really been enjoying. I've just been really enjoying reading this issue to get caught up. Like it really makes me want to go back and read the prior stuff that I haven't caught up on. So I probably will be doing that over the next few weekends. Maybe next time there's a holiday, something like that. So and there's some very interesting covers at the end of the video. So stay tuned for those. So if you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.